Hello, Sanker. Wait, hello, Sanker. I am so sorry. I couldn't go home immediately. I was out just now. Uh, anyway, tonight will be a very, very quick stream. Cause, God, I have so many things to do, man. Hello, hello, Overlord. What's up, what's up, what's up? Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I apologize once again for being extremely, extremely late. It's already 10:30. This is 1 hour, one freaking hour from the specified time in my posts. So, again, I do apologize for that. This wasn't not in the plan. I was hoping that I could have gone home at like 9:30. I just couldn't at all. Um, get any sort of like I couldn't ride any jeep because there wasn't any jeep, and I couldn't book immediately because I had no fucking data. I had to make a way just to get home. I was also walking. Oh my god, today was a hectic, kind of hectic day. Also, by tonight, I'm gonna be posting a notification regarding the Antlion X LesModio giveaway. Instead of 5 Kimura mics, like just the actual boom mics, it's going to be earphones, the Kimura Solo, like the one DD IEM plus the microphone. You can either have the option for the microphone or the IEM, and yeah, that's something we'll be looking at by later 12 a.m. I'm gonna be starting that by 12 a.m. later, and the draw date is going to be on May 4th. May 4th, I put it exactly at May 4th, 12 a.m. because that's my birthday. So I want to make sure that like on my birthday I give you guys a gift because goddamn YouTube is just popping out right now, and I wanted to do something for you guys as well. So besides that, I think another thing that could be in the realm of possibilities would be more integrations. Yeah, Kimura. You can go ahead and search for it. Kimura, Antlion Kimura Solo or Antlion Kimura boom mic, just the 0.78 millimeter version. And we can also have a possible giveaway as well with Deconi. And yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Potentially their ensemble cables, like 1 2 I think five of you guys as well could potentially win like something like this, the ensemble cables, not just the 2-pin connector for the IEMs part, but also the one that's going to actually connect to your device. But we're still talking about that. It's still in the works, and I hope I can give it to you guys as well. And last but not the least, Supermix 5 and SimGot EM6L will also be in the realm of possibilities extremely, extremely soon. So, hey, look out for that. We're probably going to be able to do that as well. Kumura my mic? No. It's not this one. This one is from the DJI, this one, Osmo Pocket 3, the creator kit version. It comes with it that in that package. All right, so, Overlord, I'm currently using any DAC suggestions would be something like a VE Odo, JM6 Pro, anything of that sorts. Pretty much any DAC dongle DAC app should be able to give you a good enough experience that you really don't need like too many things to go about it. Main microphone is Maono PM420. You can actually do exclamation point gear. For that, exclamation point gear will show you all of my stuff, like the microphone that I use, the camera, I think the camera that I use, the phone that I use, or rather the mouse that I use, and the keyboard that I use as well. All right, so that's it. Hello IQ, good evening, good evening, good evening. All right, hold up. I'm gonna do the introduction first. All right, hello there everyone, my name is Charles, and hello there everyone, my name is Charles, and today we're going to be unboxing the Cozoy D1. So just a bit of a disclaimer, Cozoy D1 has been sent to me by Cozoy themselves. They're the ones that reached out, and as a matter of fact, one thing they said, and that really stood out to me, is like, if I don't like it, I can literally throw it away. So just by that alone, I immediately said yes to it, and yeah, before anything though, just wanted to give a huge thank you to Deconi Audio for sending me out all of these as well. I'm not getting paid by them, but I am in relation with them. I am working with them, and hey, go ahead and check in the links. I'm gonna have a 10% discount on all Deconi products using my link in the description. I think it's in the description. Or probably I'm just gonna add it in YouTube. 1 hour late, I had to walk for so long, and no jeeps. Absolutely zero jeep. Zero jeep. Nothing. Nothing. No jeeps. PC specs, I don't have a PC. I have a laptop. 1650 Ti and a AMD Ryzen 7 4800 HS. Like, it's one from 2019. Hello, Rob. What's up, man? What's up? What's up? Thank you again for the Civica Q, bro. I'm excited to get them. All right. Cozoy D1. Let's go ahead and unbox this thing. Finish login, the same thing, but with 16 gigabytes of RAM. Mine has, I believe, 24 gigs. The only problem is it's a laptop, so it's an immediate like minus what, 40% power and everything. Yeah, been a while since we've seen Cozoy. This is actually like more of a silent release from their end. And before we go ahead and open this up, just by looking around the box, it's pretty simple overall. And behind it, we have a frequency response graph that looks to be close to somewhat close to neutral. And we see here as well from this description that we have a single DD IEM driver configuration. Impedance level is at 32 ohms and sensitivity is 100 decibels. So this is a bit more on the less, I guess, efficient IEMs out there, but it's still an IEM, so you quite literally do not need a like full-on powerful dongle DAC amp or DAC amp in general to get the most quote-unquote potential out of the Cozoy D1. These cost roughly around $30, and let's see if it's still worth it in today's version of $30 IEMs. Yeah, simple box all around. Wait, that's a bit hard to open. Yeah, get out of there, get out of there. This box reminds me of like one of those playing card boxes. And opening it up, and it's kind of hard to open it up. God damn it. Ta-da! Oh, damn, it just went away. So, thin tracing paper right over there, a bit of a manual, so nothing that you can't really see outside of the box, and god damn. Holy crap, those looks good. Wow. It has scratches though. Why does it have scratches? Oh, it's probably because of the packaging. But it has scratches already. My copy has scratches already. Oh man, that sucks. That friggin' sucks. Upon opening, it already has scratches, dog. That's not something that's good. Will y'all get a leftover PC considering the get nothing for the time being? Like, you can probably wait for it. Honestly, I think also that's also going to be the smartest idea. Maybe you can go ahead and buy like a GPU or a CPU because it's not going to be too affected by the prices. It's still affected by like COVID pricing and like mining pricing, but it's so far pretty stable overall. Does it have anti-oxidation nozzles? I don't think it does because it looks like it's bare metal. But no, why do we have scratches? No, that's one hell of a good looking IEM though. But that scratch right over on the left piece is a bummer. The right piece, however, looks pretty good overall. And damn, that sucks. That sucks. I think it's because of the paper they chose to use with these, or probably just the fact that it's not all too secure, I guess, inside of the box. Like you can probably get this like dangled up like that. But that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Hello, Code. What's up? What's up? What's up? I hope you're enjoying the 230 res, bro. Lost my finger to paper. Wait, what? Lost your finger or just scratched your finger? Because losing a finger on paper cut is skill issue. Just kidding, though. I just read the title and that. Yup, that's how confident the owner is. Like I didn't get contact by like an HR or a marketing dep. It was literally the owner, bruh. It was literally the owner. Hello, okay, what's up, man? What's up? What's up? All right, so we got a very nice feeling for accessories. We've got a very nice feeling foam ear tips. Oh. This is one of the better foam ear tips I think I've gotten from like IEMs within this price range. Then we have, wait, is this? Whoa, double flange ear tips? That is something I haven't seen in a good while. Holy crap. These looks like short wide tips. Yeah, these resemble like short wide ear tips. Like there's one short wide ear tips like in small, medium, and large. Admittedly though, the large ear tip doesn't feel all that large considering that it is short and it is more on the wider end, but it has double flange ear tips as well in small, medium, and large sizes. Wow, this is something I haven't seen in a good while, and it's included inside of the box. I need to test those. What's up, Dubs? What's up, Dubs? Yeah, I love how they look, but that's just unfortunate. Mine has a scratch already on the left earpiece. But bro, oh my god, these are unapologetically purple in color. Unfortunate that they had to put like the foam down here instead of like I guess a foam sheathing on the top here. And is there a case included inside of the box? No, from the looks of it, there's no case. Basic stuff really. Ear tips. Wait, actually no, this isn't even basic. This is a bit more on like. It feels basic, but it's also a different type of basic. Last time you used that kind of ear tip is with the didn't like it. Hexa or Cadenza 2? Don't even put the Cadenza 2 in the same sentence as the Hexa. Alright? Don't disrespect the Hexa like that. Come on, man. But yeah, Hexa. Whoa, oh, they look so good, dog. God damn. The cables are on the thinner end, admittedly, but at the very least, they aren't color matched because the faceplate looks more of a blue, like in person, compared to like a proper violet or like a proper purple, like color right over there. But then again, interesting cable choice right here. 3.5mm cable is what they included, and yeah. Nothing much else in the accessories part. This is pretty, again, pretty quote-unquote basic overall, but it's not something that you'll typically find. It's just not abundant, I suppose. Interesting color, truly. For FPS only, I guess something. EBCG. I think I answered like that question. I said EG to 80. I think I answered that question just recently. Go ahead and check your notifications. I feel like you replied to that comment already. But yeah, carrying on with the actual measurements and the weighing of them. I'm gonna start with their weight and then typical stuff. I'm gonna do the measurements as well. And yeah, again, I'm very sorry everybody. I couldn't get home immediately. I'm still in like my the clothes I use outside because I literally just got home. I literally just got home. I'm probably eat in a while. No, like Dubs, legitimately. That's what they said in their email towards me. No joke. So that's an instant respect right then and there. Like, you will never find an owner saying that if I don't like your product, if you don't like my product, you can just throw it away. Don't even make the review. Literally, that's the kind of confidence I need, right? That's the kind of confidence. Yeah, in the damn email. I'm gonna show it to you later. I'm gonna show it to you later. Cause absolutely crazy, man. I'm gonna show it to you later. Just by that alone, I couldn't say no to it. I couldn't say no to it, bro. I couldn't say no to it. Absolutely insane, dog. Damn. I would recommend specifically for music EG 280, but with like um 10 band EQ. Just play around with the EQ, lower down a bit of the 2.6K hertz peak, and lower down a bit of the, like, I think it's 5.8 or 5K hertz peak, just to lessen the sibilance factor, increase the mid bass and the lower mids, while also increasing the mids ever so slightly. Like, try to get it more into, how do you say this? Like, try to get it somewhere closer to what you want to expect from an IEM. Should be all right. Should be all right. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Humble. I had to I had to walk a long way. There were no modes of transportation because of the recent gas prices, and I just couldn't get home. I was walking for like 30 minutes, and I just decided to go to like a restaurant on the side of the road. I said in these words, Kuya, pwede po ba makiconnect? Magbubook lang po ako. Wala po ako data. Basically means, um, uh, hey man, can I connect to your Wi-Fi? I don't have any data, mobile data. I just got a book because I can't I can't ride any public transport because there's none. Like, absolutely zero. Yeah. Just go down. No, it's still at like 180 on my area. But yeah. It's tough. It's tough. Awful name. Cozoy D1. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's definitely a choice. Not something I would I really don't mind. It's just D1, so one dynamic driver. Kind of self-explanatory. I appreciate this kind of naming compared to Sony XM600, this, that, dash, underscore, asterisk, random model name, Pro Max in the end. You feel me? uh, yeah. Anyway, continuing on. Let's start with the weighing of the actual IEMs. One piece right over here. Hold up. That's quite stiff. One piece is 3.8 grams. Hold up. Wait, that's not okay. One piece is at 3.8 grams, so I'm assuming this should be at around 4.6 if we have both. Or 4.6, 7.6 if we had both, so that's probably 3.85 grams per piece. 3.85 grams per earpiece, and 7.7 for the entire for two of them. Then if we include the cables, and this is a light cable, although it's definitely a choice. I don't feel like I'm gonna wear these sort of like bright purple cable when I'm out and about, like something like a bright orange, bright purple, bright blue maybe, because I wear a lot of blue, but not that. Definitely not that one. I'm getting the double flange ear tips here, in both in large sizes. So for the entire package, we're looking at 26 point. I'm just gonna round this up to 27 grams for the entire piece because my scale is a bit on the inaccurate end. I'm definitely gonna have to buy a newer scale maybe in the near future, just so we can have more accurate weights for IEMs. Also, how the hell do we still have 21 people? Thank you, everybody. Again, I apologize for being late, but thank you so much for dropping by in tonight's stream. I don't want to miss a day for the entire month of April, so I just said, fuck it. I'm gonna eat after this, like after the listening impressions and the measurements, because I haven't ate yet the entire day. Oh wait, I ate some spaghetti, but it ain't enough. I need more food. I'm pretty hungry. Bro doesn't bling out. I wear like silver. like silver accessory, silver watch, a silver ring, and a silver necklace, plus the eyeglass. And yeah, I like it. I like silver, but not this type of yeah. For a recommendation for over the uh wait, if you need the dopamine, why not increase the mid bass? Like, why not copy actually the EQ, like just auto EQ the EG280 towards the EQ of the Truther Zero? I think you're gonna have fun with that listening experience there. Unboxing too? Ah, yeah, this has been sent to me by Cozoy. Oh, by the way, humble. Cozoy is a very old brand. They literally like went down and just faded into obscurity. Well, not obscurity really. They literally shut down, and now this is a very silent like re-entry, I suppose, inside of the market. And I just hope this is something that I could, yeah. Best for dopamine? I would say mid bass is actually best for dopamine because that's like the punchy, that fun feeling type of stuff. But yeah, okay. Measuring the actual IEMs, I want to go ahead and start with that now. So I can test this out as well for gaming and quickly go about it that way. I also have to record the video tonight. Goddamn. Okay, so top width is at 16.3, around that 16.3 millimeter mark. 16.4, I'm gonna put it at 16.4 millimeters for the top width. Then for the bottom taper, at 5 millimeters standard relative to the lowest area. Okay. 5 millimeters is roughly around this region here. Okay, that's 5 millimeters, around 7.57. I'm gonna round this up to 7.6 millimeters. Then the tallest area, it's not too different actually. There's not too much of a bump right here, so this shouldn't like bother people out too much when like if you don't like too much of the bump here over the anti-helix part of your ears. But like measuring that out relative again to the faceplate, we're looking at 11.61 millimeters. We're on this up to 11.65 for like the peak area, and for the shallow area we're looking at 12.15 millimeters. I'm gonna bump this up to 12.2 millimeters instead. Oh wait, what? 12.2? Did I just measure 12.2? Huh. 11.46. Okay, never mind. I think I'm blind. What? 11.5 millimeters. Let's put it that way. That looks like 14. 11.5 millimeters. Then for the height of the entire IEM itself, this is a bit on the longer end, but also on the thinner end. So I kind of like the shape. 23.3 millimeters is what it's at. I'm going to bump it up to 23.5 millimeters just for the sake of consistency. Nearest 5 as much as possible. So, up to nearest 5. There you go. Lip diameter, looking at 6 millimeters on the dot. Not the thickest, but also not the thinnest out of the bunch. Acoustic chamber width is 5.1 millimeter. I'm gonna round this up to 5.01. I'm gonna round this up to 5.1 millimeters instead. And thank you for the subscribe. I feel like somebody subscribed. Thank you for subbing. For the nozzle length, we are looking at 4.59. I'm gonna put this at 4.6 millimeters instead. And for the left to transition length, we are looking at around right over there 8.07. I'm gonna put this at 8.1 millimeters. So not too big of an IEM, not too long of an IEM, not too thick of an IEM. This is pretty, how should I say that? Like, this is shaping up to be an IEM that's perfectly quote-unquote, like, mid, I think. I don't think that's a bad statement about it. I think it's just, like, it's kind of like a fine, clean type of situation where it doesn't really, like, sound all too engaging. It doesn't sound all too, like, enjoyable. Not doesn't sound also what do you call this? Doesn't come off as all too unapologetic with its sound. It just looks like it's trying to target a more safer audience, at least with the dimensions. Definitely not the color though. The faceplate is one hell of a good looker. Okay, I wanna try this with the double flange ear tips. And if I don't like it, I'm gonna blame it on the ear tips and just try the short wide ear tips instead. And this is quite hard to put in. Goddamn. Double flange and like a short ear tip is it's a pretty interesting choice, I ain't gonna lie. Here. Cool, 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 cool. Right, that's how it looks like with the ear tips right there. Hold up. Oh god. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Wait, I wanna try to wear this first. I don't think Kendrick Lamar goes well with Hexa. Yeah, Kendrick Lamar definitely does not go with Hexa. Throw it away, which means something, yeah, something to the effect return or something. No, I don't think it's a Chinese seller. I don't think it's a Chinese seller though, or a Chinese owner. We'll see though. We'll see. Yeah, Hexa for music worth it. I mean, one plus more jazz. Yeah, I don't think Hexa is gonna be good for that type of music. Astral sauce for the Kendrick. Yeah, yeah. I also have the SM100. I'm gonna be opening that up on the 16th. So after the event, I'm gonna be opening that up as well. Anyway, here is how they look like on my ears. This feels hella comfortable, and I think the double flange is something that's actually required in this case because it's quite short. Like you need the extra length towards the actual ear tips itself to make it hook onto your ears more properly. But at the very least, with shorter ear tips, you're not really gonna be pushing stuff like, for example, your earwax in further, which is something that's within the realm of possibilities. And earwax is a constantly occurring thing. And even if you try to remove earwax, it's always gonna like build up all in due time. And if you wear IEMs maybe like on a daily basis, it could kind of push it in slowly but surely inside deeper into your ears, which is not really a good idea to like to do. But yeah, this feels goddamn perfect. I mean, look at that. It looks like I'm not wearing it at all. Like if you look at me dead on in the face, like right in front. It's shallow, also not. It's just honestly, this is quite literally perfect for me. What the hell? This is perfect in my ears. Holy crap. This is perfect on my ears. Damn. Any suggestions for your taste? Uh, Seveners Diablo. Just kidding. You should probably look into things like, or rather to people like, what was that? Bad Guy Good Audio Reviews, HBB. I think that's a person that you should look into for that, because I'm not really the person that to look for, to ask when it comes to bass. The cable, will you change it? I typically don't buy aftermarket cables, so I think I'm just gonna keep this as is. Depends on if I like it well enough that I actually want to go ahead and use it on like a more daily basis. But anyway, now moving onwards to the listening impressions. I want to like hear how these are like ASAP. That's why I'm trying to rush it. The sponsored cable, I put it on like the IEMs that I use often. For example, the Astral. The Hexa definitely gets the ensembles. The Daybreaks. I'm probably gonna ask for a fair bit more cables from them, like just to get all of their stuff there. Like even for once, like for headphones, like for example, for the Audio Technica M40 XS, wink wink. Maybe an MDR as well, wink wink. maybe who knows? We will see. I'm not saying anything, but we shall see. But yeah, something is stuff I'm definitely looking out for. Looking towards for rather. You're not late, Dochi. You're not late. You're not late. Okay. Flip keyboard. But I think I'm gonna start like getting more on here headphones on the channel. I'm gonna start that off with the old fashioned, then probably some Coz, KC75, KSC75s, probably like one of those Grados as well. Something should be something. He's late, not you. Yeah, I'm the one who's late. I'm the one who's late. Phoenix Call. Ooh, on a okay. Are there a lot of people like reviewing them already or not? Not really. Yongse? I don't know who Yongse is. Anyway, this is for my listening impressions of the Cozoy D1. I'm gonna start this off always. The stuff I listen to a lot. Orange by 7. Huh. Huh. Not bad. Hmm. Not bad. Like just from the intro and stuff. SS sound a bit like the peaky end though. Like sus. But this is huh. Okay, I thought it was gonna be a bit more on like the boring end. Okay, that's weird. SS sound like close to like that peaky sound, that peaky feel, but everything else is not too. Like just from listening with this one track, everything is just not too bad. Huh. Yeah, it's a single DDIM. Single DDIM at $30. Don't discount single DDs, by the way. Single DDs can like a lot of times some single DDIMs can really be freaking good. Mm. Is Yongse a good cable brand or not? Oh, hello, Dark Phoenix. Such a rabbit hole. Yeah, yeah. Yep. Sooner, ask whether you hope the trouble is lower. Ask whether. Wait, what? I don't get what you mean, Faisal. Uh, very affordable cables. Oh, okay. Hmm. They're decent, but I prefer since cables. Oh wait, so you constantly buy aftermarket cables? Everything sounds pretty balanced. I think. Hmm. This is like within the same realm, I suppose, of the Kiwi or Cadenza. Like within that same aspect of it sounds balanced, but it still sounds closer to a more detailed end of things. It's not gonna be too detailed, but like everything is just kind of pretty, I guess, unapologetic. Everything is pretty safe, I suppose, in terms of the sound. It doesn't sound boring though. Too much bucks, but who? Rob? Is that Rob? Rob has too much money. How is it compared to the Bell? The Bell is way warmer compared to these. Again, they are actually pretty similar to the Cadenza. I think these have less bass. But if we're gonna be comparing these to something like the Chew 2, I think I'm preferring this over the Chew 2. Over the Cadenza though, I think I'm still looking at the Cadenza, like I still like the Cadenza way more. But it's like within that same category of I just prefer the Cadenza because, well, for personal reasons, I suppose. Not all of them. The cable I got is $20. Wait, from who? Also took me 3 days to come around, but the Civica Q is so good. I really, that's probably your ears adjusting though. This is probably your ears adjusting. $20 for a cable. What? God damn. You people are rich. $20 for a cable is wild work. Anyway, wait, I want to try a bit more on this. This is actually really not bad. Custom purple one from Sins. Oh, you like purple. From UM? Only nice. Yeah, it's not anything particularly like out of the ordinary or anything that's like all too wow, this is amazing type of feeling. Again, it's quite similar to how the cadenza is tuned or how the cadenza comes off to me at least. Or the reverse are actually Yonsei OM right angle cable. Ooh, that's interesting. Cozoer treble is not as big as the bass. Is ask yourself if you'd prefer the Cozoer treble. It's not as big. What? If you prefer the Cozoer, if you prefer the Cozoer treble, it's not as peaky and the bass is a little bit more. I would say the treble here is alright. Like it's not something that I dislike. It's also not something that speaks out to me. Borderline sibilant for a lot of people is just like something that I actually prefer. This isn't like I guess this doesn't push the bar of like being like let's say borderline sibilant is here. This is kind of sibilant. Like it's getting there, but it's not really like as close as possible. Where it kind of like is within an arm's length, I suppose, of being sibilant. In terms of like soundstage aspect, though, this feels typical IEM average IEM soundstage. Nothing too special about that. In terms of the bass, this could potentially need more like sub bass extension here and there, but it's not something that's like no, actually, it is something that is lacking. I suppose gonna be lacking for a decent amount of people. This would be falling over to like the more mid feeling, like the more meh feeling type of IEMs. Like it exists, but it's not something that people will actively look out for, I guess. At least in music, in the music sense, like for female vocals and for instrumentals, for orchestra pieces. In terms of imaging, going back to the soundstage premises a while ago, for stuff like Iron Man by Black Sabbath, if I compare this to something like the CCA Phoenix or the Tier and Dolphin, and CCA Phoenix, like if something is going behind you or like in front of you, it doesn't come off as this, right? It doesn't come off as this. It comes off like this. Cozoy D1 comes out like this. It's not like outright close unlike what KZ does, but it's also not going to be as far as like some of the outliers within this price range. Aren't you fatigued by the sibilance? Not really, not really, not really. I don't think this is going to be a fatiguing IEM to listen to, especially if you prefer a more brighter tuned set. For those that like warm bass centric or vocal centric IEMs, maybe potentially this could be a bit more on the sibilant end. or like on the more fatiguing end after quite a few days, but it's not something that's I think it's gonna be an issue, at least for me. Well, if you want, I can send you silver. Wait, no, it's all right, Rob. It's all right, man. It's all right. You sending me the queue and like you offering to like cover the shipping is, bro. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I love you, man. Thank you. No other words to say. I love you, bro. You my brother. I'm not throwing this. I'm not throwing this. Like, this is actually a pretty good idea. The cable is something that I might throw out though. You know, honestly, this cable looks obnoxious. Yeah, the condenser definitely has a bit more mid bass and like sub bass compared to these. Mids of these feel, or at least sound, a bit more like forward. However, like nothing is. I think this is one of one of the good idea of what balance sounds like. Like balance in some other IEMs like is just flat out boring. Nothing is particularly like worth looking at. Like you're gonna keep it for the sake of using it as a reference if you're a viewer, but if you're the end user and if it's like your second or third IEM, you might actually return return those type of boring balance IEMs. This feels like it's a bit more of a like bass is not gonna be too forward. It's not gonna be too much, so it doesn't overlap or overwhelm the mids to the point that the mids like sound a bit more in the recess. Than no, the mids here sound like it's just properly there. Treble is with SS and so on. It kind of scratches that part where some people might not like it, some people might like it, but most people will be, for the most part, probably all right with it. Treble extension here is not too like well extended, but it is there. Like it's similar to the cadenza in a way that it's less bassy and it's less extended in the treble department. So it's both will still sound natural. It's just gonna be a little bit different. Resolution, sibilance, KZ AM16 balance, crazy high res, but I am impressed. I heard a lot of things I've never heard before in my library. Alright, I think that's worth looking at. These are, I mean, the actual IEMs itself, right? Like, disregard the cable, like the actual IEMs itself. If you maybe made the text a little bit smaller, this would look absolutely amazing. Or if it's like letter C somewhere, or like make it a bit more of a brand icon rather than just flat out typing it out. I think that's where it will kind of like look better there. But like, makes me more confident to suggest. All right, I got you. All right. Wait, I'm actually talking again with SimGod. Maybe I can try to ask him that. This is $30, Jude. $30. You get obnoxious purple. That's what I'm calling this shit. I hate the cable. I hate how it looks like. In terms of the feel, it's pretty light. It's pretty bouncy. It doesn't hold its shape. It doesn't feel like it's gonna like do anything bad when you walk with him. It just looks like puke purple. Silver hardware is also really nice. I just don't know why they went with the purple. I wish they went with like, I don't know, silver, black, hell, even blue, dark blue. Why? Like, if you're gonna be looking at the actual IEMs, right? Does this look purple to you? Does it look color match to you? No, right? You love the cable? You want it? I can give it to you. But the cable is eh. And you also get pretty nice actually foam ear tips with these. This feels like it's above, like this feels like it's better than what KC offers for like their foam cables, but it's not as good as something like the Hexa foam cables. Definitely not as good as the cables from like the Koni's end, but this is kind of cheating. This is definitely cheating because Buddha's cable ear tips rather. The foam ear tips of these are better than something that KZ foam cables have, like even the aftermarket ones, but not as good as ones that True 3 includes. But it's also not gonna be like, this is probably way above all of those. But then again, this is like, this costs an IEM, so it should be. It should fucking be good. And you also have double flange ear tips that are a bit on the harder end to like place down, because even the flange part is actually longer than the core part, so you're really gonna have to like pull back the silicone part and like try to get a leverage on this thing just to make it try to open up a bit like that, because it is a bit on the harder end to like what do you call that, to attach to the actual IEMs itself. But sub-bass extension wise as well, you don't get a lot of the bass you feel. I don't think this is gonna be like, this isn't also, this is also not like flat out like good sub-bass extension. This is also not bad sub-bass sub-bass extension. This kind of like crazy the Coney plug. Yes sir, you know it. I gotta make sure those people that feed me are well represented. Kind of like you guys. You guys should be well represented as well. That's why on next LesModio giveaway, gonna be posting up the what do you call this, the links later for the giveaway sign up. I got you get to pick like if you want the IEM like Kimura Solo. This is an IEM single DD IEM with the Kimura mic attached to it, or if you want the 2 pins 0.78mm cable version of the Kimura mic. Although that's just gonna be the microphone, but it's gonna be 2 pins, so it's gonna be more widely usable compared to the ones that the Solo has. The Solo has a MMCX cable. Safe is the keyword. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Safe is the keyword here. Safe is the keyword. It's borderline boring, but the way I would look at this, Cozoy, it's not gonna be close. Wait, it's actually not closer to the cadenza, although it is pretty close to the Kibir's cadenza, like the OG Kibir's cadenza. It's, I think, closer to the Zigat, not the Zigat, the Tangsu wan'er Studio Edition. I think that's where these are like closest in terms of sound. I think you can actually, I think I could edit with these really well. I think I can edit with these extremely well, not gonna lie. Is there any way other, yeah, wan'er Studio Edition. I think that's probably one of the closest one. Like, wan'er Studio Edition is probably the closest one. The next closest would be the cadenza. But imagine the cadenza with a bit, like, put a low shelf on that thing and put the gain at like -2 or 3 decibels. That's probably gonna be the best description of those. And like, lower down the peaks at around 2K, 2 to 3K hertz, and like lower down the brilliance, the air regions a bit, and you practically have the Cozoy D1. What? No way. You're gonna give away? Some of the contents are already with the winners from the 5v5. But I mean, if you want me to sign yours, I can. Like, no, I don't know why you would want me to sign it, but yeah, I think I'm gonna sell my chew. Yeah, go sell it. Replace it with the cadenza. Well, it's still sellable. Yeah, this definitely doesn't have too much sub bass. First impressions here are just safe. Outright like safe. This is probably like the $30 Tangsu Studio Edition. And the cable is definitely a choice. Ear tips here, I think the ear tips are actually pretty nice. They are basic in the sense of small, medium, and large. But you get more of the rare double flange ear tips here that actually does work with the Cozoy D1s really well. At the very least, with my listening impressions to them right now. It's nothing special, it's nothing bad, it's nothing boring as well, but it's also nothing amazing. It's just flat out in downright mid. Like, if I'm gonna be rating this right now, I would put this at a solid B tier. Like, absolutely the center of the pack, right there, dead center. That's a bullseye, freaking 0mm bullseye. Absolutely dead center. That's how I'm gonna be putting it. This is the Cozoy D1 Yugi. What's up, man? What's up? Good evening, brother. Good evening. But now we're gonna be going ahead and measuring the actual IEMs and stuff. I'm interested because I never tried the Studio Edition for gaming. So now I'm interested in like how does the Cozoy D1, because it didn't occur to me immediately. My head just immediately went to the cadenza. But after listening to like a more like sub bassy type of music, kind of like Bad Guy and Royals by Lord, this reminded me a lot of what the what do you call that, the Studio Edition sounded like for me. No way, wan'er SE test. I don't have, sadly, the wan'er Studio Edition. I can't buy one. I can't get one even. Twitter Gate for gaming and casual listening? No, I do not recommend the Twitter Gate. Um, mm, I would say, hmm, which one are you gonna prefer? The gaming aspect or the casual listening aspect? Which one are you gonna do way more? I thought someone from chat said wan'er Studio Edition not good for gaming. Oh, really? Oh, Edwin. Okay, Studio Edition sucks for gaming. Also, I think when you're calling this mid, since Studio Edition is the best neutral. No, like, it's not mid in the bad sense. It's like in the middle of the pack. Like, you have stuff that are gonna be leaning to a warmer or like a mid bassy or lower mid aspect. Like that's below mid. Like not mid in the sense that it's just average across the board. Like mid in certain for let's put it this way. HD 600 or HD 560s most likely. Like that's gonna be more on the neutral end, right? You're not gonna call those like absolutely good. You're not gonna call those absolutely bassy, vocal forward, or treble forward, because they're not made to be that. They're made to be mid because you're made to like they're made to be essentially neutral. This is kind of like closer to a neutral end, but um, I guess not as boring as typical neutral. Not. It basically is just safe. It's just safe. Hello, CJ Kings. What's up? Neutral, kind of warm. I would say Studio Edition. I would say neutral. Studio Edition is neutral with some vocal emphasis. Like it's not outright completely neutral, but it's the type of neutral that you can definitely enjoy to listen. Kind of something like that. Not for gaming because the stage is very flat. All the sounds come from the same place. Oh, basically 2D listening. Like there's no sense of forward, behind, or anything like that. Correct? Is that correct? That's what you mean, right? It's only slightly warm. Yeah, slightly warm, just slightly warm. It's like, but it's a good type of neutral. It's not gonna be as warm as say something like the Tangent Bunny. Like if you don't put EQ on it, it's gonna lean towards a more warmer end, and I think it leans actually more towards a vocal forward end than it is a warmer. But it's not like enough. Like you feel me? It's not enough to be called a vocal centric IEM. Like nowhere that near, nowhere in that area rather. Pretty much, yep, yeah, yep. I like how everybody just agreed. The consensus on the Studio Edition is just so easy to agree with that everybody just yeah pretty much yeah. Prepare a proper DAC to power it. Wait, which one? ZF. Wait, what? Power what? A DAC to power the Studio Edition? I don't think you need a proper like powerful DAC amp to power the Studio Edition even. Oh, what's up, what's up, Sean? What's up? What's up? You tried the KZ Libra? No, I have not yet tried the KZ Libra. I've been less and less inclined as of recent to play around with KZ stuff. Because apparently, even I don't know if this is actually something that is actively happening with everything, but apparently something like a like GK Streak, again a sub brand of KC, is already starting to do like GK content aspects of things where they're starting to already uh change the drivers and the tuning. I mean, I don't know. Like, if I'm gonna be making a review of something, right, and I'm gonna say good things about it, then the company ends up changing it. It's just not something that I feel like is worth my time even at that point. You feel me? Eh, Caster Harman Improved Edition. I like the Harman version versus the base edition. But yeah, it feels like you know how it is. Like, oh, you're gonna, for example, with the GK Kunden, I was impressed by those. I was impressed. I was happy about those. But knowing now that there's a lot more areas, a lot more like changes with sounds and so on, it kind of just bums me out that I exerted the X and Y efforts for essentially like them to just randomly change it out of the blue. It's kind of it kind of feels like they're working in bad faith. Sounds exactly like the Kunden. Damn, classic KZ. I know, right? I know. Like, and there's always a new KZ. Always a new KZ out there. Maybe if a specific KZ, like for example, the AE Libra, I think, or KCX AE, I forgot what it's called, or maybe the Libra. Yeah, a lot of people have been asking for those. Maybe stuff that people are just outright actively asking for, like properly. Maybe I can try to incorporate those, but eh, it's because it's not gonna be good. I feel like I'm just wasting my time. In all honesty, like if I review something, I say good things about it, and it just turns out, brother will just, I don't know, change the freaking. Wait, why is this so? Why is it so low? Oh no, wait. The thing is no longer properly seated. One sec, boys. Give me a sec. Uh, Red light. Hey, finally! Oh my god, that took a while. That took a long while. Freaking shipping. Also, I don't know what's happening with uh this one, because it's not. It doesn't seem like it's powering on. Okay, wait, is it even playing? Dell XT71. Oh, because it's on default output. Wait, no. It's okay actually. No, it's T71. Speakers at T71. Hold up. Okay, there it is. And let me put this at 32, just for the sake of consistency. That's 32 enough. I can't put it at 32. My hands are too damn shaky tonight. I do listening in casual game. Bro, I was asking a while ago. Come on, man. If you're asking a question, uh, please. I try to answer all of your questions. If you're asking a question, try to wait for the answer and try to listen to the answer because I typically respond to it immediately. I responded to that a while ago. I was asking if you wanted something if you do more on the casual listening end or if you do more on the gaming end, and if so, what type of games do you play? Because different games have different sound engines, so different sound engines will also mean like different tuning. You gotta give me more information on that because I don't know what you're playing. I can't assume what you're playing and I can't assume what type of music do you listen to. So tell me about those. Caster Harmon is going to be Harmon tuned. Moonrap Chuto is going to be more boring in comparison. I would actually prefer the Moonrap Chuto by subjective listening standards, but I don't mind the Harmon as well. Eh, eh. This looks way baser on the graph compared to what I listen to. And mids doesn't like mids droop down. This is like very V-shaped. But this sound it doesn't sound like anything particularly bassy or anything particularly peaky, I guess. But there is some peaks here and there, more emphasis here and there, but it's not gonna be enough really to be anything that's I guess too something to notice, like something to really put your eye towards. That is very close to Harmon. That explains why it's kind of like that explains why it's kind of more on the like balanced end of things. Because it is. Harmon 2019 is supposed to like sound like closer to a balanced sound, similar to what it does on like the SimGot Super Mix 4. That's why I found those to be more in the mid, not good, not bad type of end. Ear tips, goddamn. Viewsonic Iceberg? No, I haven't checked into that yet, unfortunately. What's this new IEM? It's a Cozoy D1. Compared with the SV? Okay, I can put that there. I can put that there. Oh wait, that's deeper. Damn it. Wait. I can put that there. I think I'm actually curious how this looks like in comparison to the Super Mix 4. Because although it graphs very similarly, I think, well, not I think. I know for a fact that even if it graphs similarly, like the sound is just going to be outright completely different. Change the in use. Oh, wait, is there an in use right now? Oh, yeah, it is. Let me just remove that. I guess that's not close to the 8K hertz. One sec. But Artsky, bro, what's up? This is the Cozoy D1. Cozoy is not a new brand actually. They're a pretty old brand, but they died out and they kind of like faded into obscurity. And now it's kind of like a silent comeback from their end. Mobile $20. Oh, I don't play COD. I don't play COD M. Um, Tantrum Bunny DSP. I'm gonna put that there. Tantrum Bunny DSP is gonna have EQ specifically for COD M, and I think you're gonna like it for that one. It's also very much comfortable. There's also a mic, an inline microphone. It's gonna make it closer to warm. Yeah, I think you're gonna like the Tantrum Bunny DSP. It's also gonna be around $20, and it's already Type C. The only problem with them is if you listen to music like with like a very high volume, mm, that's where it might lag out, but it's gonna be more than alright. Filipinos, how much? Uh, It's gonna be around 4,800 pesos, $80. Got it. Okay, got you, bro. I got you. By the way, I'm not trying to fight with you a while ago. I'm just explaining that you know, if you ask something, all right, listen out for the reply because I try to reply as much as possible, even on comments. Get I've been replying to comments again a while ago because as I was walking, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't listen to music because BDR15 battery life sucks, and I just started what do you call that, drafting messages, I guess, for well, no, not walking, like when I was by the resto a while ago, just waiting for my book. Just waiting for my motorcycle. I booked a motorcycle. Hey, thank you, so thank you for dropping by on the stream, man. Again, I'm not trying to in anger make you like disappointed or make you sad. I'm just yeah. All right, all right, all right, all right. I hope you understood what I said just now. It's nothing against you. Just make sure to, when you ask a question, listen out for the reply to them. Because it's starting to happen so often. Like I would answer a question and somebody would literally ask the same question or re-ask the question and start spamming because they thought I accidentally like ignored them or I accidentally just I wasn't able to read it. Right, time to fold the left one. Plus vouchers. Wait, EG280 2,600 pesos? Is it on Shopee? Wow. Okay, for 26 pesos, bro. That's like an absolute fucking steal. Damn. I mean, Edwin, everything can get better with EQ. Everything can get better with EQ because EQ is kind of no. You don't have to donate. No, you don't have to donate, man. I appreciate it, but you don't have to do that. I'm just asking if somebody asks questions, make sure to listen, okay? Because I'm gonna be trying to do my best to reply to all of them, and if I didn't reply to it, make sure to go ahead and resend it or like add me in the comments or in the live chat, and don't spam. All right, all right, all right. But thank you for the 40 rupees, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. I appreciate it. Being humble pays off. I don't think I'm humble though. I just felt like I offended the guy. That's why I felt the need to explain myself. Because I felt like I was too harsh. That's why I explained myself. I felt like I was too harsh on that. Because yeah, I apologize. Again, I apologize. I apologize. I felt like I was too harsh, so I felt the need to explain myself there. Chew. I wouldn't include Chew 2 as the safe choice. I would include the Kiwi's Cadenza as the safer choice, as the safest choice, or the Tangent Bunny DSP. DSP factor, like the EQ factor offered by DSP and the presets and so on, that adds so much to the value of the DSP entirely that it's honestly the only reason why it's in a lot of people's recommendations, and it's one of my IEM it's one of the IEM that I like to recommend a lot. It's gonna be so easy to like recommend because EQ can do a lot of good. James Exposers amplifying James. Unknown. There is a bit of a hissing issue. Even on my end, there is a bit of a hissing issue on my JM6 Pro when I played around with the Soundnote 02, but that's specifically towards only the Soundnote 02 way back then. With other IEMs, for example, the Moonrop Chew 2, the Tangsu 1 or 2, the Hexa, even a lot of the other IEMs that I had back then, only Sano 02 had the hissing issues with them. But yeah, there is a possibility for those. Would look into things like the JM12. JM12, you can also have EQ with those. So that's a good idea. It's just not gonna be too loud. You could also look into VE Odo. 2660 in dollars is roughly around $46, I think. Can somebody verify that? Because I'm not that good at like mental math, like just doing it. I'm just approximating around $46. Oh, there you go. $45. There you go. Oh shit. Yeah. Okay. Okay. God damn it. I'm just approximating. Approximating. Quick maths, not correct maths. Half the price? I know. That's a goddamn steal for the EG280, bro. Can someone drop it, drop ship it to me? We can probably do that. Although, I think shipping is gonna take up like, what, $20? Is it cheaper? Like, is potentially $60, $65 still cheaper compared to how much the EG280 is over at your end, or not really? Because I don't know, because I don't know. If we can get it that cheap. You know what? We could probably try to do some of those. Like, we can probably. I mean, we are a community, and community helps one another. Alright. Wait one sec. Let me disable all these other ones. I averaged that one. Okay. Pretty much close to Harman with a fair bit more bass. Like, a good, like, what? 2 decibels of bass. Not as like recess in terms of the mid-range to upper mids as Harman, but still gonna be pretty close to that, like 1 decibel difference near that area. Okay, it makes sense now. It makes sense now why it sounds closer to mid, like mid, not in a bad sense, but like in the middle of the pack, like close to balance, close to neutral. Not really boring, not really warm, not really fun. It's just, it's all right. It sounds like an IEM. It's nothing special. It's nothing interesting. It's probably really good for editing and like monitoring yourself. It's probably gonna be good for those, but it's nothing that's gonna be all too special. SV. Okay, let's look at these. Compare it to the Fine Clean SV. Right? Yeah. That looks about right. Now I want to see. Wait, I want to see how this looks like compared to the Kiwi Ears cadenza, because it sounded very close to that. But again, with the okay, yeah. Wait, if I remove the SV and the Harman, you get what I mean, right? There's a little bit less. I guess no, actually, I guess there's a little bit less here. Although this is not going to be completely accurate, but treble extension is not going to be all too there. But it's so close to the cadenza that it honestly just reminded me of those. Okay, this makes a lot of sense. Do you see that shit? There's barely any difference at all. It's also both single DD. Although again, the same IEM, the same driver configuration and the same type of tuning, or like close to identical type of tuning, doesn't mean that both IEMs will actually sound identical. There will still be a lot of differences, but it will sound similar. In which case, yeah, Cozoy D1 balanced, a little bit on the detailed end when we compare it to something like the Moonrop Chew 2. It's not gonna be as bassy as say something like or as warm as say something like the Tangent Bunny DSP, and it's pretty close. I don't have the wan'er Studio 2, the wan'er Studio Edition here, but this is gonna be pretty close to the wan'er Studio Edition. Yeah. So like the cadenza, so I would probably still pick the cadenza over this, because this is gonna be a matter of preference, but I'm leaning over towards the cadenza in this instant. Not because I think the cadenza is a better option, but I think the cadenza is going to be the easier option to find compared to the D1. Because if you're going to be looking at, for example, Shopee, or hell, even on Amazon, I don't think you're going to find the Cozoy D1 like in any source whatsoever as of yet. As of yet. Wait. Intellectual. Search for this exact words, okay? Are you ready? I'm gonna say what to search for. IEC. Igloo, Enigma, Cadenza, IEC 711 coupler. That's what you have to search for. Yeah, IEC 711 coupler. I've only seen, yeah. Actually, if Cozoy didn't email me, I wouldn't have known about Cozoy in general. Then I did a little bit of a digging up on their side, like before I accepted the offer, as you should. And that's when I found out they're actually an OG company in the IEM space, but they slowly like just fiddle out. They went away. I think it's gonna be more on the marketing end though, as to why they eventually faded into obscurity. Like, I think they just lacked on the marketing aspect. Dragomis said they look ugly. I don't understand how they look ugly though. I mean, ugly is subjective. Good looking is subjective as well. But like, except for the cables, right? Except for the cables, I think this actually looks pretty good. Except for, I guess even for the the gigantic text that these has, sure. I mean, it's pretty alright. It's pretty alright. It's nothing like outright special, but it's also, I don't think it's ugly. I mean, if you want ugly, bruh, look at the CCJ Vivian with the fucking gooner, gooner level design on that thing. And, yeah. Cadencer, code. I've been talking about that for a couple of days, but I don't think you were here. But like, Cadenza 2 versus Cadenza 1 is basically like, you know how some families will have siblings, right? Will have kids, maybe one, maybe two. Cadenza 2 is like that second kid who just doesn't look like anybody in the family. Like, the only semblance that the second kid has with the family is the fact that they have the same surname. That's essentially with the Cadenza 1 and the Cadenza 2. Like, that's how it goes out. The Cadenza 2 leans to a more neutral end. It targets a more JM1 type of tuning. But besides that, I don't think it's an upgrade. It's a completely different IEM. Like, the only reason why Cadenza 2, I think, is in the same ballpark or in the same talking discussion as the Cadenza 1 is because they share the same name. That's literally it. The black sheep. Not really the black sheep. It's just the random freaking sheep. It's the friend. It's the sheep that you didn't ask for, but it's there, and you didn't ask for it, but you also don't want to get rid of it, and you also don't. You didn't also don't want it. Like, it's just there. Black sheep is the like the one that's the ominous part of the I guess the family and shit. Sounds sounds the best in relation to what? The best is gonna be subjective, like already right then and there. The best is already subjective. I mean, Jesus Christ, even if we look at like what do you call this, basketball players, technically you can put the best, the best title, the GOAT title on the person that has the best statistics, because that's already going to be the objective part of it. But a lot of people are still gonna like compete against you and say no to your specific statements and who the best is, because it's gonna be subjective. So the best in relation to what, and depending on what bias are we talking about? Sounds like worst 280. I don't know. I wouldn't consider it that way. EG 280 is just a different, basically a different flavor compared to the Cadenza 2. Cadenza 2, again, like it's very similar to how the True Tier Zero Red is, but in a worse package. I would argue in a worse for wear look and less accessories. But hey, smaller nozzles, so probably gonna be something that a lot more people can actually fit into their ears, but not something that a lot of people would want to even have close to them or in their ears, by that matter. Not really something that's I wouldn't recommend the Cadenza 2, not gonna lie. I wouldn't recommend the Cadenza 2 unless you really wanted the True Tier Zero Red, but the nozzle size is gonna be too big for you, in which case that's practically the only time I would recommend that thing. And if you're looking at the Cadenza 2 and you're looking at it like it's a successor to the Cadenza 1, don't, because it's gonna be way too different. Do you prefer the Cadenza or the Cadenza 2? I prefer the Cadenza. Yeah. Zero Red is better. I would argue as well, yeah. Although it's pretty similar, but it's not like... I don't know. Subjectively speaking, it's better. Like, better overall, but the nozzle factor, the nozzle size factor is really gonna be the only concerning thing, and the only thing where the Cadenza 2 actually wins out for that one. To find clean SV versus Cadenza versus EW200 versus OP22. I don't have the OP22 nor the EW200, so I'm going to be focusing on answering the SV versus the Cadenza. In which case, I would say that the Cadenza is like, I would say the SV is the upgrade over the Cadenza, but you really don't feel like it's an upgrade over the Cadenza because both are going to feel very safe, very vanilla, very balanced in terms of their tuning. Like, neither one of them is going to appropriately like make you jump off your bed and like make you wanna scream or make you dance or whatever. It's nothing that's going to outright just put you rather in a fantastic mood. It's just balance. It could potentially be boring for a lot of people. I know I find it too boring, but it's also not gonna be bad. It's just really unintriguing. That's basically it. Wait, is Jude there? Paging Jude. Paging Jude. Jude, my boy. Are you there, broski? If you're there, my guy, open up Valorant, bro. Or probably later. Although I'm not gonna be streaming for all too long tonight. I'm still gonna be doing obviously gaming tests. That's pretty standard for my end. Listening impressions, measuring, stuff like that. Yeah. Don't make me regret the Esgor Luna. Dude, why would you regret the Esgor Luna? The Esgor Luna is goated. It's overshadowed by the PRX, like KZ PRX, but I think Esgor Luna is actually the better option. Not gonna lie. Yeah, same. Right? Same. Don't be disappointed by the Esgor Luna, dog. Especially if you even like that. If you even like the Esgor Luna, like don't let whoever it is, even me, say that the Esgor Luna is bad, especially if you like it, because you like it. At the end of the day here, my words, my videos, and my reviews are nothing more than suggestions. Like, I'm just suggesting to you something that could lead you, hopefully lead you towards the direction of picking an IEM that actually suits you. And yeah, based on like my own obviously subjective listening impressions. Like, rather the way I'm doing this is I give that disclaimer, right? I give that disclaimer, but I also provide like my preferences and I compare it to my specific preferences, because I can't be unbiased. My ears are my ears, and I don't know how another ear would sound like. I don't know how another ear would translate an IEM. That's why we also have graphs and so on to assist on the review factor. But like, bruh, if you like it, don't let anybody say anything else. That's basically it. That's the TLDR to it. Don't worry about it, ZF. Asgore Luna is goated. Way cheaper on the Shopee website. I think I'm gonna. All right. Wait, does my Shopee link for videos like work for you guys as well? Shows up as 56. I mean, that's also cheaper than SRP. So by that price already, like, you're already winning something, son. So I think it's good. I think that's good. That works. Okay, okay. Oh, even if you're from outside the Philippines, damn. Okay. I bought it. Thanks for the yeah. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you, broski. Don't worry. Don't worry. Be happy. I freaking hate these like ear tips. They're so hard to put in, like, if it's this short, and bruh, I've got the cube for like 2,800. Damn, that's a good price. That's 100. The Civica Q is $100 IEM, right? Yeah, that's a good price. That's a good price. God damn. I am moving to the PHP if you guys get those prices. Come, come, brother. Come to the land of I'm not even joking, like monkey politicians and presidents that dance instead of addressing problems, and rugby boys. Come to that country. Yes, that's definitely a good idea. Not just kidding. A lot of there's a lot of things that is obviously pros and cons. Wait, is food on the Philippines cheaper compared to the food in like India? Because for example, something like Jollibee here cost on average per meal around like, I don't know, $2, around 120 pesos, like close to that price tag. PH is close to China. PH is close to everything, dog. We're literally the what do you call this? We're literally the entry towards the Pacific. That's literally our entire spiel as to why we get invaded so friggin' much. We're the entryway to the Pacific, to the southeast, to the APAC region. Or worse than every country? Really? Damn. Okay. That's an interesting. That's something I didn't know, because obviously I don't know how it's like to live in India. Yeah, in Nepal. We get invaded. invaded? Yeah. In the Philippines? Yeah. How many times did we get invaded, bro? How many times did we get invaded? I mean, technically, during Mr. D30's rule, we also got invaded there. A lot of people over from China also went to the Philippines as well. Like workers, Filipino workers, instead of Filipino workers getting work, like it went to people over in China. That's why we had like, I don't know, multiple buses. Like for example, in Makati, it's an almost everyday ongoing thing. When I was still studying in Makati, that I would see buses of like construction companies transferring Chinese blue collar workers. We're still under invasion? Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. We're always invaded. Because our politicians never learn, dog. Like, how many times did it happen in history? Like, for example, in Spanish era, right? It was originally Filipino versus the Spaniards. Then it became Filipino and Spaniards versus Filipinos. And then in America era, it originally became Filipinos versus America. Then America era, it became America and Filipinos versus Spanish. Then it became Americans versus Filipinos. Then it became and Americans versus Filipinos. Then in Japanese era, it became. I mean, technically, we're at that area where we're preferring a lot of Japanese products as well compared to American and Filipino products, like after World War II and so on. So technically, we're still in that area. we're literally doing that. Whatever on this IEM is, um, mid. It's not good. It's not bad. It's just all right. Now we gotta go ahead and play. Wait, I'm back. What's happening? We're just talking about how politicians from pretty much both the Philippines and India is kind of like whack. You know, it's whack. That was literally it. It went there for some reason. We're the welcome community. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Dubs said, yeah, I'm moving to the Philippines if you get those prices. Then I introduced that in IEM review stream, because IEMs can save. IEMs can make politicians better if they only knew how to use IEMs. You feel me? Like listening to people via using IEMs. Yes, yes, yes. Wild take. Wild freaking take. But it's a take nonetheless. But putting things back on related stuff, on properly related stuff, alright? The Cozoy D1, in terms of like the comfort right now, I mean, look at that, bro. This looks like it's made for my ears. Can you see that thing? Like, it looks like it literally got molded for my ears. That's amazing. Like, I'm the puke purple, not a fan, honestly. But they could have they could have easily made this into like silver cables, and it would have been good. Also, when I received the Cozoy D1 a while ago, it had a scratch like directly on the faceplate, probably because of during transit and so on. But like, yeah. But I ain't gonna bring that shit on your stream. Okay, we're just doing, yeah, the top area. Airmail is literally free, so drop shipping into the Philippines probably. Airmail? I see. Quality and reliability era. Bro, Sony products, man. Sony products. even we had a Walkman up until recently, until like it just doesn't, it never worked. It didn't work already until it just flat out didn't work. It was nice. It was nice. I like having the cassette. I like watching the cassette thingy spin. That was good. Yeah, I don't know if airmail is free. Yeah. To my PSB, feel like hearing a child in HD. OG cadenza for vocal people. If you're looking at the $100 area, I think you're not gonna find any more of a vocal IEM compared to something like the Zivga Q. That's probably like the vocal standard for IEMs. The vocal standard for $100 IEMs. On Thursday, let's go. Oh wait, Ryujini wouldn't go on Thursday anymore. Oh wait, that's 16. Oh yeah, on 16. 15 is later. I'm gonna be there later. Dochi, you're gonna be there later as well, right? Oh my god, I still haven't bought the 3. Wait, I can't. Can't. Testing IEMs, min. In stream. Can't. I can't. Yeah. Let's avoid politics and BS from now on. It's not a good thing to yeah. Yeah, you're right. Just please get our RAM prices back in check. Please. That's no longer politics. That's corporate bullshit. Amazing. Eh. Should be, but like I mean, if our RAM prices goes up, right? If our RAM prices goes down, rather, if it starts to go down, what did I miss? RAM prices. IEM time now. Yeah. Are going down now, although slowly. I wanted to go down faster, dog. I am. Let me build my PC already, please. I want it. I want to get to, I don't know, Radiant. I'm already at Diamond in like a few days. Give me my PC and I get to Radiant, yeah? Nah, just kidding. This sounds a lot like the cadenza, I ain't gonna lie. Like, general positioning is well established. Footsteps aren't gonna be, what do you call this? In the forefront, I suppose, of things. But it's also not gonna be recessed. And it's also not gonna be anything that's completely entirely, like, just removable for gaming.
And you go right, I can't feel you.
He didn't miss. No. He missed RAM prices. This is to prevent for more talks about what they call that? More talks about the politics related stuff. I'm actively changing the topic for a more stream like oh. Oh, I hate this, guys. Since Google algorithm, OpenAI, they use Semicon. Huh? I have 16 gig. I have 24 gigabytes on my laptop, but I can only go up to 24, sadly, or 32. I think it's up to 32, but I don't know how I can get 32. Do they sell 24 gig RAM sticks for like sodium slots? I feel like they do, right? Please don't endgame me. Wait, what do you mean endgame me? Which one? I'm lagging for some reason. It just keeps drooping down like FPS wise. I don't know what's going on. This keeps going down when people are around.
I'm up. Pipe down.
Shopee voucher? Save around. Damn, okay. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you for using my name, Sean. Eggsy, rather. Not Sean. You guys have the same color for the profile. So, I thought it was Sean. I apologize for that one.
Good.
Yeah, that's a nice... Wait, that's a nice pickup, yeah. 12 plus 1... No. I have 8 gigabytes of like soldered in motherboard. Soldered on my motherboard for this laptop specifically. So I can't upgrade that part.
Back off.
So I don't know how. Or rather, I don't know how to get 32 gigabytes unless they sell what do you call this? Unless they sell a 24 gigabyte RAMs stick for IEMs. For laptops. Yeah, IEM needs RAMs now. Bruh. It's 12 gigabytes, so that makes sense. Okay. I might go and get that. Like, I don't think a PC is gonna be possible anytime soon. Bro. The movement. I can't hit people with a sheriff, dog. I can't hit people with a sheriff. I don't know why. Okay, I just have to get better crosshair placement and shit. Yeah. Just one backside. Oh no, he went here. Bruh. No, I can't go to 16 because it's just not gonna work. Oh wait, no, rather I have 16 rather. I already have 16 rather. But I wanna max out the RAM hopefully. I was asking if like if there's a 24 gigabyte one. Like a single stick. Imaging is not gonna be also like the strongest point. It's just there. Like again, it's a lot like the cadenza, really. No, there's none. Oh damn. Zero game sense is valid. With good IEMs, you don't need game sense. You can just listen to footsteps.
10 kills remaining.
You feel me? It's 1632. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. Like within what do you call it? Within values of 8. Or multiples of 8 rather. So I can't even max it to 32 even if I wanted to. Bruh. Bro. 24. Yeah, that's what I have. 16 plus 8. Yeah. That's what I have specifically right now.
5 kills remaining.
What?
That's it. Done.
No way. Look at the games. Oh, thank you, Artsky. Thank you. We'll get answers to the questions just by the IEM already. Yes, sir. Overthinking your IEM is not good. So just buy EG280, get the app, and you're gonna be pretty much happy. You're gonna be pretty happy with whatever you get. For example, there. No, map awareness needed or game sense needed. Just IEMs.
One kill remaining.
Wow, okay. Yeah, D8 is soldered. Yeah. It's only just one upgradable RAM slot, sadly. Wait, I think that Sage. No, that KO still died. For Shopee Philippines. Wait, you guys wanna dropship that shit? I can probably dropship it to you. Like, if you're serious about the EG280, like at that price, I can probably do that. Yeah. Wait. Okay. Next is gonna be team deathmatch. The thing that I like, I guess, with both the Cadenza and the Cozoy D1 is the fact that it's like it still gives you ample amount of detail. It's not gonna be pinpoint precise. It's not gonna be that, but it gives you a good idea on where people are coming from.
Match found.
Hence why you can use it effectively for gaming still, and you can like use it for long gaming sessions. Oh, this is a new map. Long gaming sessions, and it turns out to it becomes something that's actually just very I guess fun to use right then and there, because it's not gonna be like it's not something that you should worry about, basically. $23. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I think you can get it for lower though, but that's a good price already, right there. Yeah, that's a good price already. Is it small? It's a bit on the chunky end. It's a lot like the wan'er 2 in terms of the size, where the nozzle size is gonna be on the shorter end, and it's gonna be on the chunkier end, but it's not as chunky as the wan'er 2, so it's not gonna be like quickly uncomfortable as the wan'er 2. I'm trying the Cozoy D1. Wait, let me go update the IEM in use. Wait, let me add that back in. Cozoy D1. Wait, what? Yeah. I don't know. I didn't forget it. I just removed it outright a while ago. EW200, I have not seen that yet. But in terms of, I guess, what? Somebody was there? God damn it.
I'm out of here. Gotta go. Gotta go. I'm out of here.
No way. 6, 7.
Go, go, go.
Reloading.
Charge your ults.
Go, go, go.
Reloading.
Wait, I'm getting shot from somewhere. I don't know where. Did you already try the super? Yeah, I did. I called it like I basically recognized why it sounded why people were calling it as super mid 4, because it was a lot like the Harman 2019 edition, right?
Move. Gotta go. That's 3.
It's Harman 2019 edition basically. Like so it's gonna be closer to a balanced sound than it is like to an engaging or like a fun or like a detailed listening experience. It's still gonna be closer in that area though. How was it for games? It was alright. It's nothing specifically special though. Like I wouldn't say it's anything noteworthy for gaming specific.
Not ready yet.
Oh wait, I don't have the slide.
Go, 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 go.
Wait, oh my god. I was moving towards the left, that's why I slid there. What are you opening? I have it there in use, in the in use tab. It's the Cozoy D1. It sounds a lot like the Kiwi's Cadenza.
Go.
It sounds a lot like the Kiwi's Cadenza, in all honesty.
Reloading.
No.
10 seconds.
The Super Mix 4 is honestly underwhelming in a lot of ways, but it has a good it has good dynamics. It also has good I guess layering, separation, and so on. Like it's not gonna be a like a technical monster, but it is a very capable IEM. Hello 5840, what's up, man? What's up? Bro, can you tell me what you want me to call you? Because 5840, oh god, 5840 feels like I'm not even like referring to you as a like you're a person. It feels like I'm calling you as a stormtrooper. It feels bad, man. Whoa, okay. Lagging.
I'm out of here.
Call him Chamber. The chamber with the McDonald's the thing.
Begins.
No. Oh god, I heard somebody behind me. My my name is Diesel? Damn. I gotta wait. It was whoa, what is that? Low client FPS? Whoa, what is this? Whoa, why is my laptop lagging this much, dog?
Reloading. Stay down.
What's happening?
See ya. I'm out of here. Take this. Shocked one. Gotta go. Down. My ult's ready. Go, go, go.
Vin Gasoline. Nah, he's Vin Diesel, bro. He's way important than gasoline. Way more valuable, right? No.
Go, go, go.
Okay, I'm starting to get used to like the mechanics of, I guess, of Neon. Like in terms of he.
I'm out of here.
Ah! In terms of the dashes and so on, I think I'm gonna start using Neon.
Here.
I think I'm gonna start to use Neon a lot more.
Go, go, go.
Oh my god, somebody's playing the goddamn Odin.
Go, go, go.
His name is Vin. Oh, you were actually named Vin Diesel. Damn, my man.
Go, go, go.
No. Why is it so accurate when other people use it? I don't understand it. Yeah, you did.
Yep, watch out.
I heard somebody there. Wait, I feel.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, I'm getting comfortable with Neon's abilities. I ain't gonna lie. No. I'm just not comfortable with this FPS. Oh.
Go, go, go.
No,
You want to
what?
play? Let's play.
That is so weird. Even Diesel.
I'm out of here. Go, go, go.
No! Is this a good one? It sounds a lot like the Kiwi Cadenza in a lot of ways. But good evening, Alice. What's up, man? I'm lagging so much. I hate this. I'm not. I'm sad. I'm sad, dog. I'm sad. Yeah, Alice, bro. Yeah, my man's becoming a part of people who are just here on the daily. My man. Etymotix ER2XR is nice. I want to get one. I want to play with one. I want to learn how to like make it fit to my ears like properly in a way that doesn't feel like it's going to like just outright fuck me over in terms of implementation, because that's what I didn't like about them. It's the comfort aspect, but in terms of how like good they are for stuff like editing, it was an amazing. It was a treat. It was a good treat. Happy to be here. Happy that you're here, bro. I actually wait. Diesel, bro. I need to ask. Are you selling a Sennheiser HD 560? And if you are selling, how much are you selling it for? Like, if you have one, okay? Bro got double peaked in Team Deathmatch. I mean, this is Dailo, so kind of makes sense that it just comes to them naturally. Should be, rather. Should be. It's like you're addressing a clanker. I know, right, Dochi? This is why I wanted to, like, ask him properly. I asked CCA Phoenix, how are they? I saw one of your
Match
shorts.
found.
Should I buy it? Shagun. I didn't saw the CCA Phoenix part. I apologize. Okay? A lot of comments are there, so kind of have to, like, glance over, you know, like, woo, go there. So, we have the Instalock now. The Willis, of course, obviously. I wanted to play Neon. I ain't gonna lie. CCA Phoenix is not gonna be for everyone in the sense that if you don't like a brighter tuned IEM, like it's still gonna be V-shaped. There's still a lot of bass, but there's a lot more treble. So it could be, it is peaky. It is potentially sibilant in a lot of ways. Maybe not too much in like when it comes to SS and such compared to something like the Dolphin, but it's gonna get close to that. And you might dislike it, but if you're gonna be using it for FPS games, if you listen to a lot of female vocals, like think of Adele. If you listen to a lot of Adele, if you listen to a lot of Mariah Carey, if you listen to a lot of hell, even what do you call that? Who is she? Wait, I need to double check. I keep forgetting her name. If you listen to a lot of Ado. Right? If you listen to a lot of Ado, if you listen to a lot of electric guitar IEMs, guitar songs, you're gonna like the CCA Phoenix. HG600 and GT3. Damn. Okay. Cozy so far is basically performing a lot like the Kiwi Ears Cadenza, but I feel like it's gonna be above the Kiwi Ears Cadenza, like the OG Cadenza, in terms of how it is for FPS. It feels like, if for example the again Aether is 100%, Kiwi Ears Cadenza is like a good 50%, like it's downright smack dab in the middle. This is like 55%. It's barely any better, but it's not gonna be it's better, but it's not gonna be exponentially better, if that makes any like sense to you. Like, you can get footsteps are still gonna be like placed in front of you, placed behind you, but they're gonna sound closer than how you're hearing them or than how you see them. Above, really? Yeah. It's a fair bit above. Like, it's just slightly above. It's not gonna be completely above though.
Reloading.
Launching smoke.
Yeah, it's above 100%. I'm sure about that.
Shot down.
From B, going C.
Smoke's down.
One
Smoke's
ceiling.
down.
Oh! Somebody was still there, goddamn.
No more secrets.
Ceiling. One inside logs.
One
Logs.
enemy remaining.
Ceiling class. Nice.
Well, this suit is ruined.
How's D1 in Val? It's a lot like the Cadenza, but like just ever so slightly better.
Your hearts
There you
are
go.
pounding.
All right. Good night, Code. Wait, you still go to school? Oh, got to go. Okay. I read it as gotta go to school. Damn, I was like in 12 in the morning. What? Why? EM6L, but I'm worried about the nozzle issue. I'm gonna have the EM6L, dog.
Watch and learn.
I don't know if it's gonna be confirmed, but I feel like I'm gonna have it because SimGot recently messaged me because they've been watching the streams. We could have been like talking on a random day, and Simgot could have been like right there, like Betty from Simgot could have been just outright there. Like, I'm not even joking.
Launching smoke.
Yeah, and the Super Mix 5 as well. It got offered just recently, or actually, just a while ago. Clean or D1? I would put the. I would tell clean is better.
Smoke's down.
I would outright say
Launching smoke.
just go for clean, bro. If you have money for your clean, and or example like the clean is as expensive as the D1, just go for the clean. It's gonna be a better overall value because of the tuning nozzles, the case, the accessories aspect, all of that stuff. Both are gonna be clean regardless, so you're not really missing anything out by going for the clean instead of the the Cozoy D1. Nobody went garage. God damn. I was waiting to like do something stupid. What did they say? They heard that I liked the EG280, and they also, I think they were there when we were talking about the Super Mix 5. In which case, I said in that, like during that discussion, that the Super Mix 5 just wasn't like anything close to the Super Mix 4, right? So like it doesn't feel like an upgrade over it, basically, right? It doesn't feel like it's an upgrade over it.
Scanning ahead.
But yeah, they knew about what they said about the. They knew about the Super Mix 4 comments as well, and they said, "Hey, we like how you talk about our stuff. Why not? Why don't we give you the M6L?" And they heard about the April streams as well, like the daily streams. So flat out, it. Wait, what? Wait, how was I killing Cypher? What? Oh, wait, I thought I was looking like Clove.
I expected better of them.
EM6L? I mean, it's planar, so it should be. It should be. Yeah. Really? Yeah, I'm in the process of asking them as well. Like, I asked because although I can include potentially the EM6L if it's actually really good for FPS in the April like gaming IEM rundown, as well as the Super Mix 5 potentially if it's good for FPS. I also asked for the EW200, the Mezzi edition. Whoa, what? Damn, okay. Amazing. See a better price? It's currently at $50 right now.
There.
I think that's already a good price right there, bro. I would say go at it. Go for it. Bro.
Enemy spotted B.
Still in sight.
Go after the event on Thursday. Oh, why not? Why not? You can go. You can go. Eugene is still gonna be there. I don't know about Jude if he's gonna be there, right? But yeah, Eugene is gonna be there on 16.
Last player
No way.
standing.
Also, G later now. Yeah, we're gonna do 5 stack with my lady.
Thirty seconds left.
No way.
Revealing area.
Okay, he can win this.
One enemy remaining.
Holy shit.
10 seconds left.
Deploying drone.
That's a good. Oh wait, I think main care. I think I heard somebody in main there, or probably heaven. I don't know which one was it. Wait, no, my bad. Okay, I'm also confusing a lot of things.
Thrifty.
15 or 16. I'm going in both days, so it's all right. Sivka SM100. Oh, it's gonna be tomorrow. Oh, or rather on 16. Yeah, it's gonna be on 16. Tomorrow is gonna be gaming IEMs, like testing stream as well. Tomorrow is gonna be the True Tier Zero Red, the Sivga, oh, not the Sivga, the Cozoy D1, the CCA Phoenix, Lecture D02, as well as the Dolphin. Also, instead of having 3 IEMs like in the roundup, if SimGod decides to like add the EM6L towards the things in the rotations, I would flat out just go ahead and make it 2 IEMs per stream.
Stim beacon down.
And how are you gonna stream if we go to Naos? Oh, it's gonna be in the evening. Or we can just stream in Naos. We can honestly just stream in Naos, bro. Oh, this skin. Yeah, why do I feel like it's flank? Oh, no, it's not. It's B. Oh, that's an immortal body. Stream outside? No. While in Naos. What time tomorrow? It's gonna be after the event, so gonna be around 5 p.m. So Dochi, you, me, my lady, and probably one from like we can just do it online, I think. I'm gonna bring the IEMs as well, so it's gonna be all good, all very good. IEMs are gonna be brought tomorrow. Scripts are gonna be made. Trash talks hopefully are gonna be done as well. Let's see.
Reloading.
Eco.
Phoenix here.
Spike.
Smoke's down.
Jet, get bomb.
Reloading.
Hindi niya rinig. Na-mute siya.
I have the spike. Molly.
Got mute for being toxic, I think. I'm not burning to bring one if he can. Wait, bring. Oh, okay. Sad that you couldn't go to the event, bro. The thing was already done. The sign up. Until
One
what
enemy
time?
remaining.
Oh, we can just do it up until like I don't know. 7, probably around that area. Or depends. Yeah, we can go until 7 or around that time. Because since it's Wednesday, there's not gonna be a lot of people on LRT. Our templates of the event. Yeah, they're nice. Yeah, yep. It's all good. It's all good. Also, why am I at 1 kill? Damn. Not a good thing, bro.
Revealing area.
Get short.
Enemy mark.
Smoking.
Enemy spotted B.
Smoke's down.
Spike down A.
Down you go. Got the spike.
I know exactly where you are.
My turn.
Launching smoke. My ult's ready.
Last player.
Whoa,
standing.
long.
Spike down A.
Oh my god. No. Paalam na ako early on. Alright. Go back to or can go after event. Ah, it's all good. It's all well.
Need a drop. Thank you.
My lady is currently like cooking brownies as well, like for the event tomorrow. You guys are gonna taste her cooking. Also, it's quite cold tonight rather. It's only at 31 degrees. This is fun. Nice. I don't feel sluggish no more.
Jet, come here, Jet.
Scanning ahead.
Cutting their vision.
They're mid, they're mid.
Launching smoke.
Get out of my way.
Dim beacon here.
Monster on the loose!
I can't lose. My ultimate.
Be smoking heaven. Wait.
Smoke's down.
Enemy A.
Enemy spotted.
One enemy remaining.
No one escapes my sight. No one.
Video cruise since I don't know what where now is it. I got you. Just move it to the location. Imagine having money for move it. Dog, damn, that's wild. Imagine having money for move it. That's goals right there. I had money for move it a while ago because it was an emergency. Wait, nozzle issue on the EM6L? Tuning has also changed? Ooh. I can probably compare the one that I will have. What the hell?
Spike down A.
I got the spike.
Why is it me, bro?
Joke's over.
People were running in front, literally. Right side. Stacked A,
Spike
stacked A.
down A. Last player
Oh, no.
standing.
Gone.
It's probably on the box. There you go.
Silence.
Heard him on the left. Also, this soap is kind of good. Ooh, no way. Can't fight against running gun though. Yeah, better.
Drink some water. Reload your mags. and
KZ
let's get back
Phantom. I
out
wouldn't
there.
consider KZ a lot, and I haven't tried the Phantom as of yet, so I don't know about that. I would say consider the Hexa, Truth or Hexa, and just buy a different cable. Like that's it. That's it. Buy a different cable. Consider a Hexa. Yeah. On the EG, on the 280, as good as the Hexa. In a way, in a way, yeah, it's kind of similar. In a way, it's pretty close actually.
Spike down mid.
Enemy A.
Now we're cooking.
Pretty similar. I ain't gonna lie.
Last player standing.
Open up the sky.
No, I just didn't click. There's 20 on the clove too.
Just
Damn.
let them try to catch me.
If you fell out, you could just super glue it. I think the reason why a lot of people don't want to super glue it is just because they can't. I think that's probably one of the biggest reasons why. I would say, honestly, if we're talking about solely tuning alone, I still prefer the Hexa in terms of gaming, but in terms of like overall usage, I actually prefer the 280. It's gonna be a bit more fun to listen to, a bit more engaging, way more like easier to recommend compared to the Hexa in my opinion. A lot more sub bass as well, so gonna be more fun in that regard.
Stim beacon down.
So
Enemy spotted.
Blocking sight.
Pathetic.
Yo, go
Enemy
Brim.
spotted
Go
C.
side, go side.
Enemy spotted. Be faster.
Launching smoke.
wait, oh my god, I thought he went backside already there.
One enemy remaining.
That's one ceiling, upper, from B.
One enemy remaining.
Run away. Run away.
Still in sight.
Hexa is not on sale. Oh, that's unfortunate. Although, if you're gonna be asking, I feel like you're gonna ask, like, is
Last
the Kefine
round in
Clean
the half.
good for gaming, or Kefine Clean SV good for gaming? No. So I wouldn't even recommend that. Like, it's not good in the sense that it's bad. It's not. It's simply not good against other ones in the same price range. Like for example, within the $50 tier, a lot of people have been saying the OP22 is similar to the AXA. So you have that option. You also have the True 30 Reds. You have the True 30. You also have the SimGot. SimGot EG280 is one of those. EW200, if it's like close to the tuning of the Hexa, I would say it might be good as well in that regard.
Our spike carrier is killed.
What? Two people in front of me and I'm dead?
I know exactly where you are.
What the actual shit?
Last player standing.
What the actual
Spike
shit?
down
Short, short,
A.
short. Yeah,
Switching
FPS for
sides.
gaming, yeah.
I'm the last thing they'll see before they die.
Yep, you are in this deep rabbit hole, dog. So we don't know if it's good or not. Wait, which one? What are we talking about? The EW200? EW200, like for FPS? If solely basing it off of the tuning, like the actual graphs, it might be good for gaming. It might be good for gaming. For FPS, particularly for FPS. But we'll have to see. I'll have to see, because it's also going to be pretty dependent on how like the individual person perceives the audio that's coming out of the drivers and the tuning as well, the entire thing.
Smoke's down.
Enemy spotted A.
Smoke's down.
Landing A.
Spike planted.
Oh, one graffiti.
One enemy remaining.
Silica. Dink 53.
Nice team.
Reloading.
Bro, why am I? Oh, good. Hello. How's the cooking? How's the cook?
You failed.
How is your brownies going? Are you resting now? How are you?
Act on my intel.
How are you? Me,
Don't
baby.
give them time
You-
to reposition.
Also, go look. Jude didn't go. Jude did not go to the event. Jude does not go to the event. Bro did not sign up, or rather forgot to sign up. Grinder, the AE. A lot of people have been asking for it, so I might. That's okay. I'm just kidding.
Launching smoke.
Spike
alright.
down mid. One enemy remaining.
Spike spotted mid.
Why are they living that shit? While me, it's just a random dink here and there. Literally, two people in front of me, and I'm the one who's dead. Need a bit of break? Okay. Before gore. Nah, it's all good. It's all good. Wait, B, wait. Now that you're here, can you still do like what do you call that? Walk-ins? Is there an extra like piece for 15? Like an extra what do you call that? Paint by numbers on 15, or is it paint by numbers or like diamond painting on 15?
Launching
In
smoke.
A.
Volley. Gotcha.
Wow, 79
planted.
cipher.
Reloading.
Take flight. Enemy marked.
Close.
Still in sight.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Cypher low. Nice try.
Walk-in for Benilian, so oh.
Please do not mistake
No.
my smile. I take this song
What
very
if
seriously.
Jude wears ID? Yeah? What if? No, just kidding. I'ma go in. We replace the IV, right? I have the lace. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully it arrives early tomorrow. Wait, Jude, do you have long hair? If you have long hair, why not? Why not? We can...
Joke's over! You're dead!
A.
Short a lot.
Smoke's down. Molly.
Reloading.
Watch me get killed by this Phoenix again on random.
Spike planted.
Stim beacon down.
Again. My ult is ready.
Enemy tagged.
Smoke's down.
One enemy remaining.
Copy. Sa city, pre. Sa city.
I'm a broccoli headed.
Thank you.
Hindi. Get yung OP. Get me OP.
Ayaw mo na yung OP?
May ulti ka. Huy, may ulti ka. Ayaw niya, men.
Reloading.
Akin na to. Thank you.
Their lives are so mean.
Akin na to. Thank you.
Might as
Salamat.
well give them to me.
Try mo nga. Pag binigyan ka ng jet. Pag binigyan ka dyan jet. Request ka nga.
Anyone have funds?
Ay, hindi. Pare, putang na bumili din ako. Hayop. Dude suggesting illegal stuff? Nah, it's only illegal if you get caught. In the Philippines, bro. In the Philippines. It's only illegal if you get caught. And we can just say Jude is from... Going garage.
Launching smoke.
We can just say Jude is from customs and he's probably gonna get away with it.
Shock dart.
I know exactly where you are.
Molly.
Enemy spotted C.
Gunner.
Spike planted.
Inside garage, Kerry. Inside garage.
Launching smoke.
Last player standing.
Out of here.
Oh! Putang ina. Bro, I heard the guy on my left, but it didn't peek. Ah, man.
city
Rip.
needs me.
That's unfortunate.
Be away for long.
I'm gonna wear green to make the port. Wait, that's not the same thing on CSV, bro. Nobody wears green in CSV. Even at DLS, barely anybody wears green there. Oh, well, hello, Sage. What's up, man? Oh, Sage. Rage. What's up, man? How are you? How are you? Are you doing well? One window.
Smoke's down.
Right.
Deploying drone.
Walking A. Walking towards A. We're walking towards A.
Blocking sight. Reloading.
He's around there. Nobody's holding mid doors. Mid doors. Grass.
Stim beacon here.
Go. Right side. Spawn.
One enemy remaining. Spike down. Attacker spawn.
Give me the up. I'm not sure to follow up. Okay. It's all good. Good.
Does anyone have funds? Merci.
It's a... I'm getting his op. His op is just getting passed around like a goddamn. This op is used. I was about to say something else, but I figured, and thank God I figured it out immediately, that it's not a
Get out
good
of my way.
thing to say that. Oh, finally. Fuck that guy.
Open up the sky.
On me, on me, on me. Oh, rip.
Revealing
Under.
area.
Planting default.
Defeated.
One hell.
Spike planted.
One graffiti, one hell. Just pushing link, pushing link. Wag kang mag arena. Okay, nice. One's got cancelled. Yeah.
Last player standing.
Wow, that jet. That jet. Oh my god, jet diff. This jet.
If you are not doing well, keep trying.
The op without TP and dash. I mean, I do that a lot with Omen as well. I did a lot with Omen as well. So, yeah. Wait, I can't buy for myself this time. Fuck. Well, I did get his op, so I guess that's one for me. We're finally even now. Wait, even think about it. I'm only 26 RR. Jesus Christ.
Smoke's down.
Getting carried, dog. No need to dash on it. Exactly. No need. Why do I gotta dash if enemy's already dead? Upper left side, left side.
Reloading.
Launching smoke.
You have gun jet. I'm waiting for the guy to drop from here to here. Carry window, cham. Ay, puta, nag-push up. Nice. Why is this jet not using Phantom? It doesn't make sense. Going B. Drop. Mid. Planting open.
30 seconds left. Spike down B.
Left side on ping. Backside now.
Last player standing. 10 seconds left.
Rip. Oh,
Spike
the chamber,
planted.
bro. If he didn't die there, we would have won that round for sure. But you get what I mean? Like, you still get the general idea, but it's just really a matter of it's just a matter of, I mean, bro, I got flashed, but I killed the Phoenix, right? You feel me? Yeah, just gotta be faster. You gotta be smarter. Gotta be harder. I don't know if you guys know that song.
You know what to do.
But that's a rap. Yeah.
Launching smoke.
They probably
Joke's
saved the op
over.
there. Oh,
You're
you're going
dead.
Wait, why are we leaving site?
Don't run.
Why are we leaving
Smoke's
site?
down.
Oh no. Why are we leaving site?
I
One
know
on ping.
exactly where you are.
Waiting for this guy, somebody to push my.
Shock dart.
Bro, I can't even like fucking do anything with that guy. Yeah, I'm gonna bring the IEM back.
Last player standing.
This Phoenix is something else. Should just dry peek everything. Dry peeking everything is like the best way to go about it for sure. Also, that Reyna died because Phoenix was here, and you can see the head way back then.
I have A.
Way back there, rather. But yeah, I'm gonna bring the IEM bag and the fish tackle box. Gonna be good. I really wanna equalize PQ, but I do random stuff. Chad, could you help? Bro, the only way to go about EQ is to just literally play around with it. Like, that's literally all you gotta do about it. Because, you're tuning it for your ears. Right? You're tuning it for your ears. You're not tuning it for mine. You're not tuning it for Jude. You're not tuning it for your, for chat's ears. You feel me? Na-smoke ko, pre.
Spike planted.
What is that going on?
Launching smoke.
Blocking sight. Reloading.
Oh god, are we not gonna push this actually?
Stim beacon down. Smoke's down. Molly.
One enemy remaining.
Stat padding, bro. Long last.
Don't rush me.
Stat padding. Oh, okay, he got it. Tune it for me and add 5 DD.
Match point.
God damn.
Does anyone have fun?
Peg DB is Peg DB is definitely a, you know, a choice. Not a choice I will personally do, but it's definitely a choice. You heard? Peg DB is a choice, but not a choice I'm willing to make. Okay, the way you should EQ is like this. Do you have a song that you absolutely know in and out? You listen to it for like, I don't know, 5 years at a time already, and you know about it since like what? You're a literal kid.
Molly. Launching smoke.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
No way he lost that fight. No way he lost that fight. Bro was literally on the ult. I can't beat this. Dude.
Last player standing.
Oh my god, that Phoenix. Bro, that Phoenix. That Phoenix just does that.
Yo, stop pushing. Stop pushing.
Bro moment. That's a bro moment right there. Thing is, I don't have a DAC. How can I EQ? You don't need a DAC to EQ. You can EQ on a software like Equalizer, piece on Equalizer APO.
No prisoners.
No, it's not about the beginner friendly aspect. It just outright doesn't work. I'm not even joking, man. It's literally a meme. Fact DV doesn't work. I mean, technically you can make it work. Let's be honest, it's a personal choice. You can technically make it work, sure, but it's not one of those things that would be prescribable. I mean, if you're really good, you can, for example, right, you can still fight against a Vandal if you're using a Stinger, if you're that good, right? Garage.
One enemy remaining.
Stim beacon
Garage
here.
das. Finally, Sharer approved. I mean, of course it's approved. We made it.
Team Ace.
Stinger versus
Defenders
Vandal.
win.
Right? You get what I mean? Like, if you can get it. No, if you're really good with a Stinger. If you're really good with a Stinger, right? You can potentially make it work, but it's a meme. You feel me? Like, if it's a meme. It's a meme rather. It's not, if it's a meme, it's an actual meme. That's That's how I would describe the PEG-DB in all honesty. Ooh, finally. Alright. Gonna bring budget IEMs? Depends. But anyway, I'm gonna end it right then and there. Let's for the gaming impressions. I think it's yeah, a lot like basically a lot like the Cadenza. Pretty much the Cadenza. A lot like the Cadenza. Yeah. Okay, let's do the conclusions time. Vandal wins in every scenario. The fact that you're saying that, my guy, you haven't seen the shit I've seen when I was fighting in Ascendant 2. And during those times, I was in genuine. Like during those times, I'm in like genuine Immortal ELO lobbies. Immortal 2 and 3 ELO lobbies. Immortal 2, by the way, if you see somebody who's Immortal 1 in a lobby that's filled with Immortal 3s, just dodge. Just want to put it out there. Just dodge. Immortal 2 versus Immortal 1 is a massive difference. Immortal 3 versus Immortal 2 is gonna be a massive difference. My time in Emo 2 didn't have many stingers. I think it's more of you know, one of those guys who does Bucky only to this, Stinger only to that, and so on. Also, it's not Spectre, it's the Stinger. Spectre, it's understandable. The Stinger, I have no idea how. No fucking idea how. Yeah. Anyway, alright. Let's do the conclusions, alright? So first and foremost, Cozoy, I'm talking to the owner right now as a consumer to owner directly here. Fix your packaging, man. Fix your packaging. This tracing paper ain't gonna do much for the what do you call this? The scratch, right? The scratch. Wait, where's that? Hell. God damn it. Where's my thing? CEO call out. I mean, yeah. Put it this way, right? The scratch on this thing. Oh, wait, it's probably the other side. Okay, it's on the other side. I don't know if you sent me a return IEM, because it feels like a very odd thing. Wait, I can't get the light to do its thing. You can kind of see it down there, like right over here. Alright? Right over there. Wait. Oh, you can't zoom into in webcam mode. But you can kind of see it right over there. Damn, bro. Why does it want to focus? Focus! God damn it. Osmo Pocket 3 has a short focusing distance. Like a far focusing distance. So, not too good in this close-up shots. You can kind of see it slightly. It's not that deep. It's not that much. But there is scratching on that thing. I can provide an image. Tracing paper don't do much there, but I also know a lot of IEMs, like for example the G30. The G30 is also made of the same materials, like resin, and it did not have scratches. So, right, I don't know if this is a return or if this is RA made or anything like that, but fix the packaging aspect. Like you added foam here and you added foam behind. Just remove one layer and add one there. Foam is gonna do a lot more things. Just a piece of advice. When it comes to the actual accessories aspect, double flange, and that's short and wide, and you have the regular ear tips that's also short and wide. It comes in small, medium, and large. It's pretty basic stuff, but basic in the sense that it's doing the typical small, medium, and large sizes for ear tips, but doing it in a way that's different from your typical stuff. Then you also have foam ear tips. That's honestly one of the better ones out there, especially given the price. I don't use foam ear tips too much, but this is something I actually do like in the accessories aspect. There's nothing much else besides from the ear tips, because the next thing is going to be this purple cable. And I don't like these types of purple. Like, this is just an eye-catching type of purple. Not really my preference, but of course it's subjective. But then again, if you're tuning your IEMs to match like a general consensus type of, like, it's gonna be mid in the sense of it's made to be mid because it's made to work for a lot of things with pretty much everything. It's like a jack of all trades, master of none type of thing. It's not gonna be great at any one specific thing, but it's also not going to be bad at anything it does, in which case it accomplishes that. But this cable doesn't do that. I don't think it does that. I don't think it does the faceplate as well justice. And as for the actual looks of this is definitely going to be a subjective thing. I think it's okay, except for the massive Cozoy. Cozoy text right then and there. I don't mind it, but I do like how it does the vents. Like, you can see that there, color red vents for the right area, and color blue vents for the left earpiece right there. That's honestly one of the smartest implementations of the right and blue, the right for red and blue for left indicators out there. Honestly, really good. In terms of the actual comfort side of things, I barely move these. This is one hell of a comfortable IEM. This is an amazing feeling IEM. I don't think a lot of people are going to be too bothered by it, especially given the fact that although the nozzles are quite short, it's going to be on the thinner side of things, and it opens out, like the lip to transition opens out to a more flatter IEM back. You'll know if this is kind of like your thing. And this peak right over here, this bump that's going to be targeting our anti-helix, this may look like it's high, but it's really not too pronounced, as you can see there. So nothing that, it's a very safe IEM, very safe shape, very safe packaging, I guess. Well, not really safe because it has scratches. Very safe tuning, very safe accessories, I guess, for that matter. It's a very safe overall IEM. And that's really all there is to it. Like, if I have to give it a rating right now, SS being perfect, absolutely 5 across the board, and D tier being 0 across the board, this is like a 3 across the board. So this is like a flat out B tier. This average. This is gonna be an average IEM. That's not to say it's a bad IEM, but it's like one of those things that if you compare it to similar IEMs within the $30 price range, like for example with the Cadenza, it's compatible, but it's not outright better. Definitely gonna be a preferential thing as well. But although, yeah, it's just not gonna be outright better. It's a bit good. It's a bit better, but not too much better. For example, if you compare it to the Tangsu wan'er 2, the Tangsu wan'er 2 has a fair bit more bass and has a fair bit more like mids emphasis. It's not gonna do that, but it also does mids in a way that it's not too recessed or too forward. So nothing too bad in that regard. Like, it's just a very safe IEM, practically 3 out of 5 across the board. This is B tier immediately. Like, that's it. It's a safe IEM. It's a safe shape. It's a safe sound. Cable isn't safe. Packaging isn't safe because of the scratches. Ear tips are pretty safe. It's probably going to be harder to attach, but still. Yeah. Thank you, Cozoy, for sending this out. I don't feel too highly about these, but again, I don't also feel too bad about these. I actually think they're decent. They're pretty close to the Kiwi's Cadenza. A tad bit better than the Kiwi's Cadenza in terms of the gameplay for Valorant, but not a whole lot better. It's actually pretty close as well to the Tangsu Studio Edition, in the sense that it would be doing like close to a neutral, close to a balanced sound overall. So, yeah. Right. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, and review for the Cozoy D1 will be out within the same week as you are seeing these. As you are seeing this. Alright, goodbye. Alright, reviewing the D1, he said, gatekeeper. He said, is the gatekeeper which could prevent some people from getting the D1. I think that if, by your description of the EW200, right? By your description of the EW200, the EW200 is a bright IEM. The Cozoy D1 isn't really, like, bright. I wouldn't say it's bright. Yeah, massive Cozoy, yeah. It's a massive, like, it's a looker. It definitely does bad things for the aesthetic of the actual IEM, because otherwise it would have been great. I mean, look at that shit. Look at that thing. Like, the blue on that thing is amazing. The blue on that thing is outright nice, but then Cozoy front and center in silver, like, it's outright just there. It didn't even do it like in a fashionable, I guess, font. It's just like one of those generic Chinese fonts that Chinese brands also use on their IEMs. So yeah. Then what do I do? DAC? I can't buy one right now. Bro, again, you can just plug it into a 3.5mm jack and go play with peace on equalizer APO. Peace, as in peace sign. Equalizer APO. Having a DAC versus using software like peace isn't gonna make a difference in how EQ affects it. Okay? You can just go for that. Trust me. If you're already at 3.5mm jack, you can just go for that. Yeah. Cable is so nice. You wanna get it? You want it? After I reviewed this thing, do you want it? I'm gonna give it to you, bro. I'm gonna give it to you. Or Hibi Music. Hiby, Hibi Music. You can also EQ on that thing. It's gonna be free as well on your phone, but it's also you're gonna have to download your music there, sadly. You'll take it? Like, no. I'm talking about the cable. The IEM, I have yet to decide on the IEM. Cable. Wait, Crystal, are you from the Philippines? Is the best budget DAC? It's not gonna be the best budget DAC because best is gonna be subjective. Even on that part, like, if you believe that more power is required for IEMs, then arguably, yes, it's one of the best ones out there. But it's also gonna have hissing issues. But that comes with more power as well. Like, higher sensitivity and lower impedance can cause hissing issues on your IEM if your DAC amp is way too powerful. Like, if it's a dongle DAC amp and you can't adjust the output of the actual amp or the DAC itself, it's gonna have hissing issues. I don't know how a lot of people are mistaking that as this is a bad DAC because this is doing that when it's not. That's not the case. That's not the case. 50-50, the IEM, I mean, like, it's a downright 50-50. It's like, yeah. I guess not downright 50-50, it's like a 55%. There you go. A 55%. What is my favorite? My favorite for DAC amps would be... What was that? The one that's included on the EG280, and I'm not even joking. That's a DAC amp. That's a literal DAC amp with a 10-band PEQ, alright? With a 10-band PEQ and a software that's, honestly, it's so simple. It could have been made in a day, but that's literally all that you need. Like, a software that works, 10-band PEQ, 10 profiles, you're good to go. That's my favorite DAC amp, and unfortunately, I don't think I don't know where to buy that exact same DAC amp from Simcut EG280. That's why I'm shilling on the EG280. It's so freaking good, man. It's so freaking good. Like, you buy it once and you can use it with any other IEM because it's gonna be like a DAC amp is included inside of the box. The cable is long, so it's gonna focus on the needs of actual people who games a lot, who has their PCs far away from them. So by that regard, it's also already a green flag. The fact that it does the app so well and the fact that it does the tuning so well for gaming as well is just an absolute, like, almost straight A's across the board. Yeah. Tier and Black Pearl is more than enough for a lot of IEMs as well. Like, no doubt. But in any case, everyone, I'm gonna go ahead and die. I still haven't slept yet. I mean, you can look at my eyes. I still haven't ate yet the entire day. That's why, look, if I don't talk, look at my cheeks. It's getting here. Like, getting there. I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna go rest. I'm gonna go die for like until 2 in the morning tomorrow. Yeah, I look rough. Yeah, it's been a lot of stuff has been done tonight. Yeah. That shit kills you? I know. I should stop dying. That'll kill me, not gonna lie. Probably gonna have to cook. I was also about to sleep. Then your live surprise. Oh, it's all right. Thank you for dropping by, bro. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. My man, my man. Put it there. Put it there. Put it there. Yeah. Oh, hello, Severix. What's up, man? No, planers do not require more power. Again, look at the box. Sensitivity and impedance is all that you need when it comes to the power aspect of things. Warmer IEMs tend to like sound lower volume compared to like brighter IEMs because that's just the nature of how like we perceive sound, right? Yeah, those yeah. It needs some moisturizing. Yeah, it needs some. I'm telling you, I've just been a zombie the entire day. I was doing things on repeat shit. But yeah, stream is ending. Brother, impedance and sensitivity. Trust me, I have a short on that thing. It's all that is enough to to tell you what you need. Okay? That's going to be enough to tell you what you need for your specific IEMs. IEMs will not need a lot. All of those potential, it will open up to its potential. Motherfucker, those people who says open up to its full potential, if you put them on a blind test like and just switch out the DAC amp, I highly doubt that they will be able to like differentiate between the two DACs if you put it on the same fucking power. Like, put it out there, like just use the same DAC. Use one of these. Use one of these, right? This is a passive one. This is one input, two output, or reverse two outputs. The one input type of thing. You put that there. Put the same fucking DAC amp on that shit, and make them blind test that. They're gonna tell you it's a different DAC, even if it's fucking the same. And if you put it in the same voltage level, it's gonna be the. Yeah, clearer just means it's louder. Like more open soundstage bullshit on IEM, it just means it's louder. Like try it. Make your IEMs louder. Put it at 80% or put it at 70 fucking percent. I don't give a shit. Put it at that piece, and if you make it louder, it's gonna sound wider. It's gonna sound more detailed. Like. A lot of people in this hobby just wants a good fucking reason to make other people spend a lot of money. And if you actually put electronics, like actual electronics concept to their motherfucking faces, not a lot of them are gonna understand shit. Impedance came from the term impede. Impede is a lot like resist. Resist means resisting the flow, the current. Alright, the current. If you resist the flow, if you have a higher resistance, if you have a higher impedance, you're gonna need to push that flow way more. That's where the power aspect comes into play. You need more power to get through that small fucking hole. Not that anybody who says that potential will know what small holes are, because they probably could enter any hole given their, I don't know, 1-inch wonder down there. But dumbasses. Oh my god. Yeah. Physics class? I mean, Megapause? No, I don't give a shit. Those people that believes in like fucking potential in IEMs, like 1-inch wonder down there, 100%. You don't need to put it down to know it's not even gonna have a bump. Like, lady, are you a woman and you look like a guy? Wait, lady, you don't have a bump there, but you look like a guy. So I need to know, are you a dude or are you a girl? That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Having more is definitely like great and all. If you want more volume, sure, up to you. That's a subjective thing. But if you're gonna say more potential, fucking retards, bro. Oh my god. Physics class? No, this is downright just electronics. I mean, dude, this is why I need an ADC. This is why I goddamn need an ADC. I want a fucking ADC, right? I want a goddamn ADC to prove to these dumbasses to prove to these dumbasses what power output actually fucking means, and what the difference from DAC chip to DAC chip to DAC chip to DAC fucking chip means. Because the difference between one DAC chip to another is barely noticeable. Like, it's gonna be way below audible listening levels, especially to people just as old as Honest Audiophile. You're not gonna hear the fucking difference. Like, goddamn, you're in your fucking 50s, bro. I doubt that you're even hearing 8K and above. Goddamn. Yeah, impedance impedes. Impedance impedes. Bruh. Impedance impedes. Just clean your ears. I don't know. Just turn back time on your old ass to know, bro. Like, what? Huh? What? Like, it's a pretty well-known fact, even by non-audiophiles, that your ear will degrade over time. It's kind of like eyesight. It's kind of like your bone. It's kind of like your face. It degrades over time, unless you're black. If you're black, you ain't gonna look old, because people who are just darker in color just looks good for some reason. Like, you can be 50 and above, and you can just look like Denzel Washington. Like, my God. How do they do it? I have no idea how they do it. Like, goddamn, I have no idea. Like, my man is pushing 60, and but even he knows that his ears are probably like not doing well anymore. Even if you take care of it for your entire life, bruh. Second channel with him crashing out. It's in the genes. I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, also, you know, like darker skin color like actually reflects light like way easier. I don't know, just a fun fact. And like, people with darker skin colored colors will actually are less likely to have like skin cancer. I learned that shit back in, like, I don't know, grade 9. I can remember that, and these fuckers can't remember what impedance and resistance means. Like, not I get that not everybody came from a technical school, but even like basic physics physics from junior high school will tell them, bruh. Junior high school will tell them what physics will do, and why impedance and sensitivity is all that you gotta know to know that your potential bullshit is just outright bullshit. It's not even potentially bullshit, it's just outright bullshit. Alright, I'm gonna go back. Alright, I'm gonna stop. Okay. No, it doesn't reflect, it blocks. No, it reflects, it doesn't block. If it reflects, then they don't feel hot. Like, you won't feel hot. If it blocks it out, just blocks out. If it nullifies it correctly, outright, it just nullifies it. They're not gonna feel like it's hot, or like it's like it hurts their skin. No, it actually reflects. It's within what do you call that? Oh, that's also part of my thesis before. Like, remember how I repeated my thesis? A heavy concern was that NIR, near infrared sensors, because that's at 900 nanometers, that like that specific wavelength of light, it's so hard to pass through darker skin colors. That's why it doesn't work. It works so inconsistently from, like, if it's my skin color, I'm not too like brown and not too yellow, it kind of works for me. But when you go to my sister, yes, I'm dissing my sister because she took my bunny. It's harder. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Juicy IEM content. Better sound isn't about more power. Stronger amps often wins due to quality or synergy with headphones once power is sufficient. It's the sufficiency factor, right? It's the stability factor as well, and it's the cleanliness factor. There's a lot of things that are going to go behind the ideas of DAC amp, but there is a reason why, even in my field of ECE, that like DACs are already a solved problem, because any possible changes from one DAC to another or one amp to another is going to be highly dependent on how good the quality of your power what do you call this, your power chain, your power source is going to be. So it's going to be highly reliant on the actual power, in which case, if you're talking about dongle DAC amps, that's really just drawing in power from the USB-C, and it's passing through the amp and so on. Like, you don't need a dedicated, like, proper well, you still need like stuff like capacitors and so on to stabilize obviously the power, but like it's not gonna be as apparent rather, but it's more of the power rather is more of the it's gonna be more of how, like, first of all, it's gonna be how sufficient it is, in which case IEMs, you don't need too much power on that thing, right? That's a pretty well-known fact. And then here comes the cleanliness of that power, in which case a lot of times it's also going to be lower than like audible listening levels. And then next thing to that is going to be the what do you call that, the voltage swing that could potentially happen depending on how good your power output is, in which case that should already solve that aspect. And then it's going to be like the impedance matching of things, in which case if it's at a low impedance, it shouldn't really color your IEMs. That's it. All right. Anyway, good night, prod. Good night. I'm probably gonna sleep as well. Good night. I'm probably gonna sleep as well. So what you're telling is I need a power conditioner or whatever for my dangle DAC. It should already have one. And I don't think there's like an attachment for Type C, because it should already be embedded inside of the actual chip itself. Yeah, should be already be embedded inside of the actual chip itself. But obviously, like when it comes to IEMs, put that on a potato and it's gonna give you 5 volts or 1 volt. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and sleep as well. I'm so sorry for crashing out. I'm just audiophiles need to read the book. I said Zach, fuck you again though. And I was close to buying this one. Yeah, good crush. That was funny. Airport, bro, 100%. Yeah. But audiophiles need to read the book. Crash out before I sleep? Yeah. Okay. Good night. Peace. You guys are gonna see pictures of me, Dochi, and Jude tomorrow, as well as my lady as well, on IG. Oh, and if you guys aren't gonna sleep yet, I'm gonna upload the giveaway thing tonight, so yeah. Bye! No, IEMs need a lot of power. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you, dude. My man. Alright, bye.